Just having gone on the road now to play back-to-back Big Ten teams, you're in tight games, especially early. What's that like kind of as a defense to go out there and continue to just stack on stops, I guess, to try and stay in games?
I mean, it's obviously very fun. I mean, the competition for us is what it's what you're in for, it's what we look for each and every week. Obviously, played two very good offenses the past 2 weeks. First week, we did a much better job as a whole defense. And last week, we kind of fell short of our goal of obviously winning the game and, allowing them to score less points than they did. So I think our goals moving forward is just to continue to grow as a defense, each and every person and as a whole group as well, to try and keep the points down as well. So,
What's the early bye week kind of like for you guys as players?
It's definitely very nice after playing two Big Ten opponents. Obviously, your body's going through a lot each and every week with game prep and playing the games as well. So having that bye week heading into UNLV is super important for us all to try and recover any guys who have any soft tissue things going on or anything minor. Super important for the guys.
Oscar, can you talk about what Callie Manis did that you may not have seen against Wisconsin?
Could you repeat that one more time?
Can you tell me what Callie Manis did to you guys offensively that you may not have seen against Wisconsin?
You mean last week?
Yeah, their quarterback.
Yeah. I think last week they were super base. The week before against Wisconsin, we were prepping for a lot of motioning, a lot of shifting. And I think last week they just, they had a really good game plan against us, and they executed it very well. And I think we didn't execute our game plan as we had planned to, and that's just something we have to work on as a whole defense. It's not just individual guys; it's everyone as a whole. But they played a really good game. We played tough, and they got the best of us at the end of the day.
How do you feel about moving around on the defense and being able to, over the years, play at different spots and everything? It seems like you pick up a lot about defenses in general and, being very versatile.
Yeah, I think it's super important. I think, being able to play multiple positions, especially at this level, is a very important trait to have. And it's fun, too. And it's also important as a player just to understand the whole defense. And being able to play multiple positions, it definitely helps you understand the defense as a whole. More so, especially playing nickel, obviously you're playing outside the box a little more. It helps you see bigger picture stuff as well. Going back from nickel and will, you might see things differently at one position than the other. So it definitely helps you as a player and, someone who's trying to help get your defense in checks and things like that.
And as somebody who's been in the system and been around, is it helpful for, imparting some of your wisdom on the new guys?
Yeah, it definitely is because, a lot of guys who are playing different positions, it's easier for me to try and help them, whether it's, schematic-wise or just what they have to do each and every day, each and every down. It definitely helps me help other guys as well. And I think it helps me become a better player as well for myself.
You mentioned, playing two Big Ten teams and, what it is physically with your body and everything. How is it over the years? I mean, do you feel like stronger and stronger and more able to deal with this, today than you did, a couple of years back or whatever?
Yeah, for sure. I think the, pace of play has definitely slowed down as you play the game longer and longer. When I first came out there as a sophomore, it felt like, my head was exploding a little bit. But now in my fifth year, it's definitely slowed down a little bit. Obviously, getting bigger, faster, stronger helps a lot. But just understanding the game a little more, playing in bigger time games as well. And just, the game slows down a lot as you get older and as you age. So playing against big time opponents, obviously, very good teams, but it's not anything like we haven't seen.
Hi. So going into the bye week, before the UNLV game, how do you guys feel about playing against more of a rushing quarterback out of Alex Orji?
We're definitely very excited. We have a lot of things to prepare for this week with, two very good runners on UNLV. I think the Wisconsin guy was really good at running too. And I think last week, he might not be a running quarterback, but he definitely hurt us with his legs. So that's something we have to prepare for this week. each and every day, being very intentional with how we practice and understanding that, he's a very big threat with his legs. And, quarterback run game, as you guys have seen with, Daquan Finn, we obviously practice against that all spring, all fall camp. So it's not like we haven't seen it before. We've seen it in the past, in games before. It'll be a great test for our defense, but obviously adding the quarterback into the run game is a difficult thing you have to prepare for.
Oscar, on a personal level, what's your contributions and your, I guess, role on this team? How's that gradually grown up into your senior year?
Yeah, I feel like I've definitely taken a step up in my leadership standpoint. Obviously, being an older guy, it's very important to try and help the younger guys as well. And even just the guys of your age too. We have a lot of new faces on the defense, and just trying to be able to share my experience with those guys, trying to be able to help them, is very important. Obviously, I'm learning each and every day. I'm no master of this all, but it definitely has helped me to be able to help other guys, have an experience in this defense as well.
Excited to finally play at home?
I am, yes. Very excited to not go on the road and be on a plane.
I got a stat here. You guys ready for this? 26-5 at home in the last 31 games. Why do you think it's been so successful here at home?
It's a good question. I think, obviously the fans are a big help, when you have the fans at your back, and, they're not going crazy when, Miami's on offense. It's definitely helpful. And I think, it's not like we play harder at home, but it might just mean a little more to us at home too, especially, to defend Yager Stadium, and, we don't let people come in here and run over us, so.